Good morning, good afternoon, good evening everyone. My name is Richard. Welcome to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe. For those that are subscribed, some 1,600 subscribers, I thank you very much. Today, I'm going to give you an update of the current situation where I'm working and the tax associated to it. I heard a term over the news in the last days where when they were talking about foreign aid. They were basically saying poor people of a rich country give money to the rich people of a poor country. That's interesting. That's an interesting way of looking at it. What do you think? Comments below. You tell me your thoughts on foreign aid. I'm from the UK. I've been living in the UK since a kid. I've spent time abroad, living abroad and all that good stuff. Was made redundant at the beginning of June or the end of May 2026 and have found a new job, a 0-hour contract, delivering and recovering cars from customers who have either taken out a new lease agreement or quit a lease agreement. So recovery and delivery, and has started that in the middle of June. I'm really enjoying it. It's completely stress-free, unlike my jobs of the last 40 years in IT and a bit of aviation. They're another subject. We'll talk about those another day maybe. It's absolutely beautiful out here in the countryside of Staffordshire. Anyway, I did a few hours in the month of June and got paid £600 gross. And part of that £600, a deduction of £120 was made to pay for tax, which is national insurance and income tax. And I'm guessing it's at 20%. I am guessing. I haven't seen the payslip yet. I need to really go and have a look. I really do need to go and have a look. Wow. There's no one else out here. It's beautiful. Complete isolation. Complete isolation. Now, we're at the end of July and I've calculated the money that I've earned for July. And gross, it's going to be just under £2,500. And the tax I'm going to be paying on that is about £450. The remaining £2,050, I will be spending it all. And at the minimum, I will be spending 20% VAT on everything, which works out at about £300. Yeah, £300 over the £2,000. If you take the £2,000 divided by 120 and times it by 100, that gives you the amount that's VAT free, shall we say. So you can calculate this out yourself. That works out to some 28% of my pay for the month of July will be paid to the government. So we've got income tax, national insurance and VAT. And that assumes that I don't buy anything with elevated VAT and taxes such as diesel and petrol and all that good stuff, which I will have to because I have a diesel Mercedes which I use to get to work and back. I have to buy diesel. So actually the taxes to the government will be more than £750. And this doesn't include council tax, but I pay £200 a month for a service for my bins being picked up and paying for the police and all that good stuff. I appreciate that. I still think it's a rip-off. Maybe Andy Burnham is going to change everything. I very much doubt it. I'll be the same. It's only those that are richer that will be paying more. Coming back to the subject. So, if I've paid over £750 in taxes, yeah, that means I've paid about 28% tax on my gross amount. That includes VAT, yes, at 20%. What that means is that it's basically a third, let's say 30%. Well, 30% of a working week is a day and a half. So if I worked 5 days, 9 to 5, which I am not, I'm doing different hours. Let me put this up here. And then I can talk to you easier. Oh. If I'm working, in effect, if I work, if it's 30% tax, which it is, I'm working Monday and Tuesday morning up to dinner time, if it was a 5-day week, to pay the government. I only earn money for myself from Tuesday lunch. I'm working a day and a half to pay the taxes in a month to satisfy the needs of the government, which is where they're saying, the poor people in rich countries pay money to rich people in poor countries. Just going back to that statement. So if I'm on if I'm on £2,500 a month, that's £30,000 a year. Bearing in mind I'm on 0 hours, so it could be less next month, in the month of August. Could also be more. That means that I am now on 75% of what the government call the mean average pay, which they now state is 39,000. There you go. 39,000 is the mean average. Are you on the mean average or higher? I used to be on a lot higher and paid ginormous amounts of tax, probably just like yourself. But now I feel so much better that I'm paying less tax. And that's a sad thing, because all that knowledge in my head is all gone. It's now not needed anymore at the age of 59 and having been made redundant, and I'm moving into semi-retirement. My pensions will hopefully start in January 2027, which is not far away, 5 months, 6 months. So that's going to be good. So how do you feel about working the first day and a half for free, where you're actually paying the government for everything that you need? You know, the government have to spend money and send money abroad. They have to buy bombs for wars and things like that, that really we're not part of, but we do have some impact. I suspect Andy Burnham will do fuck all. Is typically inert. He's just another Keir Starmer. Yes, his primary goal appears to be getting homeless people off the street. I think that's admirable. I think it's admirable. But he's not talking about what everybody's talking about over the last 3 years. Even Keir Starmer ignored it to a greater or lesser degree. And if Kemi Badenoch gets in, she'll ignore it as well. So they're all this uni-party thing. If you think the Conservatives are going to be any different, they're not. Absolutely not. Look at this beautiful land. Just look at it. At least this is for free. I can walk these fields for free. Yeah? Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I don't know. What do you think? So the good news is the new job is going really well. I'm really enjoying the hours and the role. They said to me if I was getting stressed out in this job, then I need more training. I don't need more training. I'm not stressed out. It's absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. No more am I waking up at 11 o'clock at night for a telephone call because some server has gone down or some network has failed. Yeah, none of that anymore. I just go to work, 7 o'clock in the morning, finish at 7 at night, maybe 11 at night. That's okay because I get paid by the minute at £14.24 an hour. And generally speaking, for the days that I'm working, I am getting the same gross pay as I was working in IT for each day. Yes, admittedly, when I was working in IT, I was working 5 days in a week and getting paid for 5 days in a week. Whereas in this new job of delivering cars, I'm working 2 days one week and 4 days the second week, and that's my rota. That's my rota because of care for the dog, looking after the dog. And I know some people are going to say, that's silly, why are you looking after the dog? Well, that's okay, I like to look after the dog. So it's about making sure that the dog's okay and she doesn't get left for 12 hours. That's my prerogative. Now, with this, if we average it out, hopefully, and I'll keep you updated on this, if we average it out at £2,500 a month and then £2,000 in my pocket after tax, that means I should be able to survive after paying the rent, the council tax, and the electricity and gas. So they are about £1,200. Electricity and gas, £200 a month for a bungalow. How did we get there? But that's another subject. That leaves me £800. That £800 pays for taxes for the car and the taxes for the motorbike and insurance and food for the month. Food's expensive. That's why I shop at Lidl. Keep the food basic. Yeah? What do you think? How is it for you? How is this economy? I'm pleased to say that £450 income and national insurance tax that I pay for the month of July will go to some rich person in a poor country. That's great, isn't it? What do you reckon? How many minutes have I got now? Let's have a look. I don't know. But I'd love to know what your thoughts are. How do you feel about this? Do you think you're paying too much tax? Have you ever sat down and thought how much tax you pay to the government to give you this luxury life that you have in the UK? Because it is a luxury life. Yeah, it is a luxury life. It's got to be luxury when you're paying £200 a month for gas and electricity. You must be in a luxury world in the UK. Be good to everyone. It's a tough time at the moment. August 2026. Let's see what Andy Burnham can do and turn it round. Comments below and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks very much. Be good. Bye-bye.